Okay, 10 minutes on how was Earthfest? Earthfest Revolutions Trance Music Festival in Taiwan. How was it overall? It was a pretty cool experience. I've never been before, so yeah, my first time to go to this festival. I've heard about it for years and years. I've always had a lot of friends that would go, but I never went, and I think it's mainly because I'm just not actually that into psytrance. It's not the type of music I would probably ever choose to listen to if I'm the one choosing music. So I think that's been the main reason I've never gone. But I decided to go this year with my partner Rita, mostly because I just wanted to do something fun. I love going to new places. I like trying new things. I love music and I like being outside. I like outdoor music festivals a lot. There's a lot there that I'm really into, and honestly, some of the things he was posting about the festival, the vibes, it seems like pretty cool. So that was kind of the reason. And there's not that many music festival options in Taiwan, actually, that kind of like fit my preference. So, I'm trying to just take advantage of what's going on here in Taiwan, participate, and yeah, try some new things. So that's why we went. And I'd say overall, my experience is like a 4 out of 5 stars for me personally, and probably for Rita. We talked about our experience together, but 4 out of 5 stars. And I'm gonna say that for me, what I enjoyed most about the experience is the people. I think that's a very personal thing. I really like the people at Earthfest. I noticed there's so many kids at Earthfest. I had no idea this was such a family event. So many kids, so many parents with their kids there partying, which I actually think is really cool. I think that's a great idea to bring your kids to music festivals. I know there are things going on there that you don't want to expose kids to, but I think that's manageable. And yeah, that was really nice. And I think overall, like the kind of people at this sort of festival is very appealing to me, like good vibes, very hippie vibes. People seem quite friendly. People seem very chill. Yeah, I like that. A lot of people that are just kind of like down to meet new people and interested in other people and generous and friendly. And I really get a lot out of that. So that for me, I think is like the main thing that I liked about Earthfest and probably just about music festivals in general. And we had decided to do the glamping option there. So I went ahead and I paid for 3 nights glamping situation. We got there, and I have to say my initial impression of the glamping was better than I thought it would be, actually. I was surprised at how nice the glamping tents inside actually were. Inside, really nice beds, pillows. It was clean. It was set up really beautifully. They have an AC unit, a fan. They gave us chairs that were really nice. They gave us a table. The setup, I think, was pretty cool. It was impressive. It was actually better than I thought it would be. So that was also really nice. However, the glamping ended up being right next to something that they called a chill tent, which turned out to not be very chill in terms of music, and they played music all night long. So the glamping area and the camping area in general, I think, is like really perfect for you if you don't mind staying up all night because of the music next door, or or you are just somebody that can sleep through any type of really loud music at any time. There are plenty of people that can do that. The glamping area was full, and there were plenty of people going way harder than us all night. And so I don't think they minded that. For me, I realize it doesn't really work. So we learned that we need a bit more quiet at some point late at night to get some kind of sleep. Basically, the second night there, I didn't sleep at all. I stayed up all night long and didn't sleep until later the next day after we decided to get a hotel room. Yeah. So one of my friends was there who told me that he never camps. He just gets like a room. And we were like, oh, we should do that, actually. And we did. So Saturday night, we got a room instead. And it made, wait, was it Saturday night? No, I'm sorry. Sunday night, we got a room. We slept in the glamping Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday, we got a room. And that made a world of difference for me, for us, because the room was really nice. It was really clean. It was really close by. And we got amazing sleep, super quiet. And the room was actually like half the price of what they're charging per night for the glamping. So for me, a much better deal. Obviously, if you're somebody that prefers to stay on site at the festival, maybe that's not the best option, but for me, it doesn't really matter. I don't really need to be there the whole time. So that's something I learned. Next year, if we go back to Earthfest, definitely going to get a room for a few nights, not do the camping, because for us, it just doesn't work. I need to get a little bit of sleep at some point, and there is pretty hard to sleep. Mostly because their sound system at their main area is like really amazing. I mean, that was something that was impressive. I think the quality of the sound, the quality of their music equipment, the speakers and everything seems really high. I mean, it was cool. I mean, the music, whether or not I really love psytrance or not, I mean, they could make it really loud and it mostly felt pretty good. So I liked that, and that helps a lot. You know, and to be fair, I had a good time, even though I'm not a Psy guy. I enjoyed, I enjoyed the music. I'm able to get into it. I think I can be cool. It's loud. It's fun. It's dancey. I can do it. Actually, and I did one thing I liked at Earthfest that they did was they kind of split up genres of music a little bit and just put them specifically in one location. So, for example, Saturday, all day Saturday, they had psytrance at the main stage. And then they have a second area that was mostly like techno, house, stuff like this. And then Sunday, they switched them. So they put house techno at the main stage all day and then all psytrance at the other location. And that was cool because you get a little of both. So one thing I learned is that I'm a techno guy. I thought maybe my tastes were evolving a little bit, but I definitely like techno way more. Techno, house. I just notice when they're playing that's when my body, everything like kind of like perks up a bit, and I'm having more fun, and I'm really enjoying the music way more than just kind of being like, oh, all right, So, however, the techno at Earthfest definitely leans a bit to the psy techno side of things. So, there were some tracks, there were some bits that were techno, but I feel like most of what was techno on the bill was a kind of like a psy techno, which is fine. I'll take it. So overall, I mean, music wise, it's not like my perfect preference, but that's okay for me. I actually don't need things to be perfect for me to have a good time. I know what I get a lot out of, which is just being outdoors at a fun space. A party. I like a good party. I like the people part of the party, being around people, looking at people, having weird conversations. That's what I get most of my pleasure from, and having a lot of like amazing beverages. I think we really planned well. We took a lot of our own beverages, and that helped a lot because I don't drink alcohol. So we packed plenty of fizzy drinks, which made our trip really pleasurable to. So I guess that's about it. That's my 10-minute experience at Earthfest. There's probably a lot more to talk about. I didn't get into any of the funny things that happened to me there, any of the funny conversations, stories, which every time I go to a party, there's quite a lot of that. And I've got some really funny stories in my pocket. So if I see you out and about, you can ask me about it and I'll tell you. But for now, Earthfest. Will I go back? Blaine, the organizer, was asking me, like, are we going to see you again next year? And I was like, yes, absolutely. I'll definitely go back. It was worth the investment. I'll just do things a little bit different. Next year, I think I would probably do 2 days instead of 4 and stay in a hotel versus camping. Just for me, because I'm at that level now in my life where maybe I need a room. So that's it. Happy, what is today? Happy Thursday.